Hello. I am Professor Richard Toes, and I am here in this untamed and ancient Japanese wilderness because there have been many local reports of the creature that the American Indians knew as Sasquatch and is more commonly known as Bigfoot is in this area. So today we plan to try and get some proper scientific evidence for the existence of Bigfoot. Come with me. This, I think, is the typical area where Bigfoot often is seen. Let's just wait a while, see what happens. Is that something? Can you see that? Can you get closer? My God! What a specimen! Clearly not fully human. I cannot believe it. Today we can make scientific history. I have with me a typical American comestible. I believe that Bigfoot might like it. It's very, very risky. I don't know what kind of beast he is, of course. There's no literature about it, but let's try. We must be very, very careful when approaching a wild animal on its own territory. No sudden moves, no strange objects with which to tempt any rubbing hands. Hello.
You get him down and give him a donut.
Remarkable. The creature sounds as though he's using human language, but of course that's impossible.
That's a real fine dry donut. I've been out in those woods for 5 years now.
That really is going to change things in the annals of science. Better than a dolphin, better than a chimpanzee.
Hey man, you got no carpet wearing that down whip?
It's almost as though he's talking to me. I know people say this about their dogs. Look at this nearly human creature.
Y'all got no carpet runs that's down with it, real dry. There was frosting on that one.
And the intelligence in his eyes, it is the same as a cat, or possibly a mouse. Hold on. Appears to be going to his nest.
I say, old food, we happen to have a spot of coffee to rinse this dry donut down with. So, would you mind too terribly to fetch me a cup, some sugar and milk, to rinse out the dry, well, damn donut? So, I'm so terribly sorry to ask, but could I please have some milk or coffee, whatever you happen to have on hand, so I could rinse down this dried donut? I do so thank you for bringing it.
So, a major breakthrough. We have discovered that the creature communicates through bats. let's see him as he attempts to disguise himself with his own special camouflage. Almost unseen, he passes amongst the local people. The hat, of course, is a naturally occurring flower, a Japanese carnivorous plant, which gives credence to the once controversial theory espoused by Richard Dawkins, amongst others, of evolutionary tit-fat. Practically invisible to the untrained eye, he makes his way through the forest like an oblong ghost. Remarkable, remarkable. Now we have established our method of communication, I wish to delve much more deeply into Bigfoot society. Don't do that. So, can you tell me anything about how Bigfoot society is organized? For example, the law, how do you settle disputes, that kind of thing?
Oh, no. Professor Bigfeet fight to death when dispute arise. Da 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 da.
Duh. And so, we find out that Bigfoot society is organized much the same as human society. But how about hierarchy? What kind of hierarchy do you have?
Hierarchy, big word. Just a moment.
Tend to his nest.
Well, you see, we structure our society by means of secret societies, controlling. You see, in society, for example, we have a secret head chief.
Is this correct?
That's just about. You want to put your thumb on top? There you go. Right. Now that's where the money's made.
And finally, how do Bigfoot look at the world?
Well, I'm glad you asked that. Give me just a moment. Religion. Allow me to tell you the tale of Joseph Smith, the founding of the Mormons and the Latter-day Saints, more than 150 years ago in the forests of Illinois. Sometime later. And that's the story of the Mormons. Remember, vote Romney and get your own planet.